There we go. All right. We're live. We're ready to go. I'm ready.
Can you see it?
I can see. I don't need to see me. Oh yeah, I do maybe.
Yeah, you do. Duh. You do. Turn it down, yeah. And you just gonna cut me off right here?
Yeah. Of course. You need to see me. See it. Not you.
You need to see both of us.
Alright,
Right there. That's all you need.
Water.
Water.
We live. We
Are
rolling.
you ready? Okay.
We're gonna talk about that.
That this life is a game. Reality is not real.
Whoa.
Reality is not real.
I don't know.
You can share out the game like that. You need to go get a glass in there. Be more classy.
No, I'm not gonna drink this on this.
Oh. Let me get you a cup. Glass so that way.
There we go. Evil Rattle Twin.
So today we're going to be talking about how.
These nuts are in your mouth.
Thank you.
Did you want your glass?
Yeah. Give me a little. Oh yeah. Do you have another bowl?
That's what I said.
No, I can't see. Thank you.
Nice.
No, thank you. Today's brought to you by this deep.
Your mouth.
Wow.
Other news.
This shit is a game, and
I got control.
yeah, we all do. Well, no, not everybody.
This one stopped.
Why?
I don't know.
You put the new one in?
I didn't put it in.
So basically, some of these folks is real, some of them are not.
Do these cameras have a time frame on them?
Not necessarily depending on space and battery life. I'm on 18%. We're gonna see how this goes. If it died, it died. We got another angle here, I guess,
See.
just to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So
cool.
I can see whether or not it stops.
Yeah.
Yo, boy, I got this thing set up like that for real, man. Come on, man, stop like. We ain't got no other camera to film what we got going on.
Over there.
What it is. You wanna take a shot?
Yeah. You wanna come in and shot? You wanna trace it? I'm gonna get tracer. God.
Oh yeah, we about to get loose today, player. We about to get on
We finna be walking on the ceiling, ain't we? But you got accurate ass boy.
Definitely.
I stand
I
corrected.
give you more.
No, you didn't.
I give you more.
No, you didn't. What you looking for?
You said you need something, right?
Yeah, my juice.
Where is it?
In the fridge.
Yo, nasty juice?
You sure drank the whole motherfucking glass for you to be talking about some motherfucking nasty. Hey, man.
I see no nasty juice inside the video.
Man. It's real fruit juice.
Fruit juice.
It's fruit juice. I ain't even really taste it for real. Cause somebody drunk it all. Talking about some nasty. This shit good, y'all. It got ginger, blackberries, what else up on there? Red plum, Fuji apples, and lemon.
These nuts.
So good. Yeah, you straight like that?
Straight like that, Sean.
Oh, you playing? My shit good. It's the lemons. Slim and Ginger gonna do it every time.
Alright, so tell me what's up. What we talking about?
Okay, no, for real. So you thought I was playing about this topic? Like, life is a game. Like, this is fake. Like, legit. Okay, so look, I'm gonna tell you what I seen. So I seen a little video, just scrolling on Instagram or whatever, and it was this dude taking a video of the sky. Like, you know how like back in the day they just recording a video of the sky, and you know how like
just out of the blue, just recording the sky.
Well, so originally
looking at clouds,
So originally he had went outside and was recording because he was like, oh, the thunderstorm is rolling in, but he was like, the clouds look a little weird, so he stepped outside of his space, right. And as he's recording, as he looks up, he starts to notice that the clouds have like a weird shape to them, like they have an actual shape, right. Like not the cumulus and all of the whatever.
Bunnies,
yeah,
like
no,
that.
We talking about real deal shapes. So when he starts recording, he starts to point out for the fact that the clouds look like a grid, like a legit
longitude, latitude, boom.
4x4. You feel me? Like 4x4 grid. So he was pointing it out. He was like, man, there's points and everything. Mm-hmm. Now earlier, we talked about for the fact that there's plenty of freaking satellites way above. We're not even looking at stars anymore. Basically, looking at satellites.
We have no clue how many satellites.
No clue. And for the fact that, of course, people known that since the early 40s and 50s that what they call cloud seeding, I think I want to say. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's cloud seeding. Basically, where they control the weather, like how we've been saying, how a lot of people say oh, there's a weather machine and they control when it rains and they control, they being
like they basically do control the weather for real.
Right.
It ain't a conspiracy.
Right, but for the fact that we still have this whole thing where there's a battle between oh, it's just basic knowledge that, we have cloud seeding. That doesn't sound weird to anybody. For the fact that we have cloud seeding, we don't allow the actual natural causes of seasons to happen.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can manipulate the weather in any way.
Right. So that's not far-fetched. So would it be far-fetched to say that, all this stuff is controlled?
Of course. The
things that we live in and whatnot is
the only thing that they can't control is your actual mind in certain ways. But that's why they do so much research and studies on people. Like school is considered a research study. Mm-hmm. That's like a whole big laboratory period all by itself. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because they give themselves away when they do experiments with rats and pigs and you know what I mean? Yeah. They do experiments with them and they can kind of alter their decisions making, period.
But isn't that probably why they can't always necessarily pinpoint how humans are going to react, or
they can pretty much be spot on.
You think so? Coming from a rat's mind, a monkey's I may take that back, because if we're taking from the monkey's mind or the ape itself,
you can pinpoint anybody. Right. You can pretty much by percentages and chance. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If I put 100 people in the room, right, mm-hmm. and I flick all of them like this, see, right, mm-hmm. and I see the reaction of all of those people, mm-hmm. different ways, without them knowing that they're gonna get flicked, mm-hmm. they're gonna make that same, probably the same reaction, but they're not gonna be like, oh man, what the bleep, you know what I mean? Like they want to fight. Like you might have a small percentage that might be willing to do that, but basically overall they know that certain actions have a reaction and what that reaction might be percentage wise. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that's just the manipulation of the weather, manipulation of people, politics, all that stuff is all tied in together. Ain't nothing but a GAME.
Lord have mercy. Okay, so then we can't. Okay, so let's reel it all back in, right? So when we have others, you know what I'm saying? Let's just think on the basis, like others, like your friends, close friends, family members. You know what I mean? Like these are people that you possibly talk to on the day, or coworkers. Let's go with that, because maybe you don't.
Because you talk to your coworkers more
than you would.
Than you talk to your own people sometimes. Mm-hmm. It's just based on the amount of time you at work.
Exactly. That's just because you coming into, that's just daily face-to-face action, so to speak. So, but let's say coworkers, right? And maybe there's 1 or 2 coworkers that you actually cool with. You know what I mean? Like, you speak with them and they're like, man, you crazy. Like, can we call people? Are we really in the, how would I say, position to be calling folks crazy if we're seeing stuff like this? Like, especially now that we're in the world of technology, in the era of,
yeah, you can call them crazy.
How?
I call people crazy every day at work.
Yeah, but
every day. Man, you crazy as fuck.
Right. Okay, but
every day, and I really mean it.
I'm gonna be tone.
I know I'll be meaning that. The way I'm talking right now, is the exact same way I'm talking. Man, you crazy as fuck.
But see, the other end is different. Versus, boy, you crazy.
But their perspective is just different. They can always have a different perspective on like you crazy as fuck. They be like, they give you a reason on why they thinking that way.
Mm. But
they ain't doing nothing but just allowing me to understand how crazy they fucking are.
Man, that feels like crazy. That feels like crazy. Everybody got their theory. I think we all have like the same, like, what would you say, like the same.
We are on the same track because we really deep down know. We know. We all know. We on the same. But it's just some people
it's
are
only deniers.
Some people are blind to the facts. You gotta understand that. That's just period anything in life, right? Mm-hmm. You got millionaires, you know what I mean? You got thousandaires, because we still thousandaires. We ain't made it to a million yet. But I mean,
million in the mind, baby. $1 million mind, baby.
Man, 2 trillion, baby.
2 trillion. Oh, I forgot.
That is the millions. But what I'm saying is, like, everybody's not gonna get it. Right. Everybody's not gonna get everything. Right. They're capable of. Everybody's 100%, 120% capable of understanding certain stuff. Because it's in you to understand, especially if black. Yeah. I'm gonna say it. Yeah. Because
with the blueprint.
Period.
With the blueprint.
Period.
And I think.
Well,
All right. First of all,
I don't know.
Memphis.
Your parents are
Memphis.
Korean or something.
Memphis. And Columbus, Mississippi at that. Okay.
Elvis was from Memphis. He was white as snow.
That nigga, he stole a black man's soul. So shit. There you go.
He didn't steal it.
That nigga stole it. Man.
What else could he do?
What
else can he do? Think about it. You just said it just now. Blueprint. Mm-hmm. We're the blueprint, right? So if we're the blueprint, what is everybody else supposed to do besides follow suit? Follow suit, or you can negate the fact that we are what we are, and go against it. Complete opposite. That's what's happening.
Do you think that's where the whole racism kind of like stems from? The reason why like we have so many people that force themselves. Because I really feel at this point it's forcing. You're forcing yourself to deny the fact that we're the blueprint. Like we literally start everything, finish everything, or if we didn't start it and we didn't finish it, we're the one who made it better in a way, who basically bring the flavor to whatever it is that we got going on. Like I feel like
because you got a lot of flavor. Look at you.
But I mean, look at you. Look at the very basics.
I ain't getting no nothing.
Man, come on.
Only thing that's hard on me besides this,
that boy.
It's this Target Attire shirt that I got on.
You know what I mean? Oh, you feel me?
It's Target Attire shirt. You can get it from TargetAttire.com.
Absolutely, we're gonna put that link at the.
But yeah, that's exactly where racism comes from.
Yeah.
I was talking to one of my friends, Ivory James. We call him Goody. Goody, he a tattoo artist. He got a shop in Columbia. He was telling me that basically racist white people are fighting for survival. Like they're not necessarily fighting because they hate you. They don't hate you.
I cannot agree with that.
They just...
Well, not to say that they don't hate us. I can understand that part. But
nah,
to fight for survival and to
because you got to think about it like this. And I understood what he was saying. This is his opinion.
Right,
and I understood it, though.
Right.
Whenever you have a child with a... If I'm a black male and I have a child with a white woman, right? That child is no longer white now.
Right. It's a black child.
Definitely going to be... It's possibly can be considered black or African American. You can't choose white though. You know what I mean? Like that child cannot choose white. It can choose mixed or black. You can say African American, mixed, but it cannot say it's white no more. So if you continue to, if we continue to mix, breed, which sounds so terrible. I know. Sounds so animalistic. Mixed breed. Yeah. Oh, okay. If we continue to mix breed with white people, then
I think we're goners on that end. Not to be, and that's not even in no evil or bad way, but to be realistic, if we I feel like it sounds bad either way. You know what I mean? Like, to be honest, to really say, if we break it down to science, because is there really a science to it? I mean, kind of, yeah. If we take any animal and you start breeding it with, like dogs. Let's look at dogs. Let's take that. I know that's a terrible example, but just really let's look at them. You take 2 dogs, you keep breeding them with different ones. Throughout their DNA breakdown, they become either more complex or they either come up with more issues. Like what's that dog? The French bulldog, one of them.
Yeah.
Fucking expensive ass dog, but at the same time, he got breathing issues. He's more likely to have seeing issues and whatnot throughout the time that you're breeding them with other dogs and whatnot. I mean, even like the French bulldog was never supposed to be. You're talking about we have brought
they died.
Right.
Early for some reason.
Right. A lot of these dogs have very short life expectancies because of the type of dogs that they bred them with. So, and I feel like that could possibly be the same way. Look at how, and I'm sorry to say it, I really am, but look at how Caucasian people age. Some, not all. Age. Look at how they age. And that's not all of them, but for most, we see how they age versus stereotypically how black people age, how really any person of color age versus them. Culturally, you know what I mean? I don't feel like they have the, how do you say, I just don't think they have the cultural practices to upkeep their culture. Like,
right.
You know what I mean?
We can use the iPad for audio.
iPad for audio?
Probably.
So the thing what I think we should do then, if we do that, is turn it landscape, because right now I think it's sitting on its microphone.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter? It's not recording no more?
Yeah, it said low battery, 10%.
But it's probably not recording no more.
It is.
It did? Okay, cool. What about?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you good. I know yours probably. What I was talking about?
I just deleted like 300 photos.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I ain't deleting it. My cloud space is done. But I got plenty of, like, what's it called?
We was talking about white people and how they mix breed.
Yeah, which is crazy. Okay, so you remember like
so racist of you. So racist.
I'm not trying to be. I promise you, I love people. I love white people. I love everybody. But we gotta be real with ourselves, dog. I mean, like there's some white people out there that know this. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, I think there's just some white people out there that really know this. Like the real ones. To me, from what I've seen too, though, the real ones that like come to terms with some of these things or like befriend some of them and really like know their boundaries, everybody knows how to play each other, they come out gracefully. You know what I mean? I done seen some beautifully aged white men and women. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not here to say that all of them ugly, but I'm just saying that if we're gonna be like real and statistical about it, look at the standards that we see. You know what I mean? Celebrities, perfect, you know, poster child to look at. Have them go get plastic surgery after 30. You ain't even hit 40 yet.
Is that like them aging in a bad way, or is that them just not embracing what they look like when they get older? Or is that them actually messing up the aging process by doing these things because you got to think about it. Back in the days, you know, Botox and all that stuff wasn't available for regular people.
Really?
You know what I mean?
Right.
Especially not black people.
Right.
You had to be famous and rich to even dabble in Botox and surgery and stuff like that. So these people done did that because they look at their elders and like, whoa,
right,
y'all look like terrible. Like,
but I mean, shit.
they got some new stuff out.
Right.
What it's called?
Right.
Count me in.
I feel like it's both. I mean, of course, at the end of the day, you know, the whole thing is gonna be like whatever you're comfortable with, that's you. You gonna do you regardless. You know, however you want to look, cool. If you want to go do plastic surgery, body modification,
yeah. If you want to do plastic surgery,
absolutely,
or body modifications,
come on with it.
Anything of that nature, you know, do your thing.
Physical change, whatnot. That's
up to you.
Right. Not discriminating. No discrimination whatsoever. Okay, we love people around here, but at the same time, I just feel like I feel like that's a household talk that they be having. Like, Charlene, are you gonna get Botox or maybe a lip filler?
Right.
You know what I mean? Maybe you should get a little cheek action done.
Just
a little, you know what I mean?
Your cheeks are kind of flat.
Right, and I know I have this great doctor.
Doctor.
He will just take it up.
I'm the friend of that.
Right.
The friend of the other friend.
The friend, right. The one that's always green.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a daily conversation. Yeah.
Patty?
Oh, she's great. Oh my God, her cheeks look great. Not too overdid. Oh my goodness.
I can show you her Snapchat
really?
right now.
Oh my God. Give me her IG. I got to.
Even though she has like 9,000 photos with filters.
Right. That's another thing though.
Extremely.
These filters are fucking people up. They're fucking people up. Instagram, Snapchat, they're fucking people up. I think the Twitter trying to get onto it? No, I don't think Twitter trying to get into it. Twitter trying to jump on a lot of stuff, but Twitter.
But you could put any filter on any social media site.
No.
Snapchat, man.
No.
It's only Snapchat.
No, it's not. It's Instagram too. You're crazy.
Snapchat.
I gotta
is
view
the
myself.
Place where they go take the picture at.
Snapchat is what started it, but I promise you, and TikTok, TikTok, and
personally,
Snapchat.
I feel because I've been around a lot of different women, different types of women, cousins, sisters.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
right.
These women take pictures on Snapchat first.
And then they go put it to their Instagram.
They go put it to their Instagram. That's why I say they started off in Snapchat.
Yeah, that's
where they go take their pictures there.
Right.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Of course, because you gotta have the what is it? You gotta have a starter. Snapchat is where Snapchat fucked up at is.
Where Snapchat fucked up at?
Snapchat fucked up because you don't see nobody.
Snapchat, I didn't say any of this.
I am because IG took your shit and ran with it. Yeah,
I use Snapchat.
Fine. That's fine because I don't. Okay, well I lied. Filters, one or two, every now and then. But that's not the point. The point is what I'm saying. We got men and women out here who are changing their whole identity with one filter. I can go from looking like this to Kylie Jenner in 2 seconds. I feel like a whole different person.
Kylie Jenner don't look like that.
Yeah, Kylie Jenner, that's some other what?
And you look gorgeous like this.
Thank you, baby.
So I don't know what you talking about.
Thank you, baby.
I'm trying to look like you.
You know what I'm saying? We are the blueprint, baby. We the blueprint.
What made you want to wear all these beautiful clothes today? What's going on?
You know, I feel like
you always do this though. But for the people that don't know, why do you dress the way you do?
I feel like you gotta have that color, that abstract. You gotta bring out some vibrancy up in this dull world, you know. So I just be trying to put a little 2 together and really, I'm gonna tell you like this: you better bargain your way through this world, boy. Look, dollar store, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Beauty supply.
Beauty supply.
Yep. What is Fashion Nova or Shein? No, not Fashion Nova. I haven't shopped at Fashion Nova in so long. Oh Lord, I haven't. I'm trying to get like you. You got crispy braids. I'm saying I need the length, baby. Crispy braids, crispy beard with the nostrils on. You looking real fine, real delicious.
Man, we ain't gonna talk about me.
Man, stop playing, y'all. Look, you see his skin, right? While we talking about skincare, the man wipes with water. Water. And here I am, gotta put 4 layers of Maybelline and fucking whatever the shit is at Sephora. Which, by the way, I got a $200 credit card bill coming up in a minute. We're not gonna talk about that, okay?
I gotta pay.
Secretly, look, you ain't coming.
But yeah, but definitely, all right, let's talk about relationships, right?
Okay. What we gonna talk about relationships? Because I think my ours is fine.
You think our relationship is fine?
It's perfect.
It's perfect?
Yep.
Perfect?
Yep.
Let me get some of that juice then.
Yeah.
It's so perfect.
Oh, no. My nasty juice, right? That shit good. That shit good. Y'all better start drinking your juices, dog. You ain't eating your fruits and veggies. You better put it in the juice.
What is that juice made out of? What you put in there?
My juice is made out of blackberries, your favorite. You know what I'm saying? Your little blackberry. We got some blueberries, lemon. Got to have the ginger because that's just essential in this life right now. And some Fuji apples and some red plum.
Some Fuji apples?
Fuji.
I thought that was the group.
So the
Fuji.
that's a real group, right?
Yeah.
I've never listened to
I thought it was
that's
a
a
Fiji
band.
apples.
No, they're Fuji. Fiji apples? No, they're
Fiji.
First of all, I saw that I may be blind, okay, but I can read, and it's Fuji. Cause where the Fuji get? What is Fuji?
So you say you put Fujiyama apples in there?
Fujiyama? They might as well be, because these grocery stores be lying, dog. They are. Look, no, actually, they're not lying. We so fucked up right now. They putting the bold truth out in front of you, dog. I get Fuji apples, thinking I'm about to get the crispiest, sweetest Fuji.
You might be right. I
Check
don't know.
Look it up. Y'all put it in the
wrong.
comments. Let me know. Is it Fiji or Fuji? Let me know. But I'm telling you,
It should be Fiji.
F-U-J-I.
I'm just always thinking about the Fiji water.
Okay, so that's different. Because that's Fiji. It might be like but anyway.
Who knows? Well, go ahead.
So I bought some Fuji apples. Think I'm about to get the crispiest, sweetest. That shit good, right? Look, he talking all that shit. First one to drink that motherfucker. Anyway. But yeah, so I bought them. I went to Publix. You know, me being bougie. Thinking Publix is all high and mighty, which it ain't, because Aldi is that shit. People stick on Aldi. And you can get it for the low. Aldi is that shit for all your organic.
Aldi?
Aldi.
And that's a place you go to where you just throw stuff in the basket and they don't give you bags.
First of all, you have to like pay for a basket. You're really supposed to bring your own bags. Like there's no walk around, throw it in.
You don't pay for the basket. You just
put a little quarter in. But
that makes you go take that basket right back.
Absolutely, because you want that
quarter. You want the little quarter back.
You need that 25 cents. Right. But like, you know what I mean? Like, as far as like,
I think Walmart should do that.
I feel like
if anybody from Walmart is listening to this, make sure that you put to where you gotta purchase.
I feel like all of us should do that.
Yeah, that's the best way to get your stuff. You ain't gotta worry about hiring.
But that's not cool. No, you know, I wouldn't say that though. Because I mean, let's think about. We better get rid of cash, money in a minute. You ain't gonna have no quarters. What if you ain't got no chump change though? You ain't got
credit card.
You gonna use your credit card for 25 cents?
Man, you want your 25 cents
back
on your
card?
$1? You want your $1 back on
I
your
say
card?
we start using
Go
Apple
put
Pay
that
for that
card back, because
motherfucker.
I'm tired of seeing these
We'll
cars all over
Apple
the
Pay.
doggone parking lot.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Well, they were smart on that end. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take that one back.
Just the fact that
but
you
it's
gotta put
still
some
different. Yeah, it's still different though. Because it's like, you know how like you go on Walmart, you go to Publix, you like Walmart. Basically, most of your shit is bagged already, or you can grab a little bag, a little green bag, put your fruit in, call it a day, whatever. Not Aldi. Aldi, you go in, you gotta, you know, they have recyclable bags at front, first and foremost, which is amazing. You go in, grab a bag. Of course, you gotta pay for the recyclable bags, but when you get them, go around, get all your stuff, put them in the bags, cool. Or you bring your own boxes, or you know, you can get the boxes from the workers there. Most times they're more than happy to give you a box or two to get whatever you need. But fresh vegetables, fresh fruits, you know what I mean? You can look at little barcodes. Most times, just to let y'all know, if y'all ain't know, if it's 4 digits on that bad boy, it's fake. It's fake. It's GMO. Well, not.
What?
If so, on your fruits and vegetables, most times, like especially like on fruits, especially like, you know, little stickers that you be seeing on apples, there's a little digit code on the bottom of the barcode, and if it's 4 numbers, those are usually GMO processed. Those are what they call fake
I used to work at Walmart years ago, so I know bananas is like
bananas are fake.
4011. That's the code.
4011. That's 4 versus a 5-digit.
Never thought about that.
Right.
All the numbers just 4 digits.
I just found that out, and I was like, oh shit, like it just got fucked up. But I mean, again, like we said, they have to tell you the truth. You know what I mean? They can't. We're in a world they can't lie to you, but they can manipulate the truth.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so
what's the scariest thing about living in the 21st century?
Oh man, I think the scariest thing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like having the access to everything, feeling like you know everything, and you really truly do not. Like, I just feel like right now we have the ability to be able to go get whatever we want, seek whatever we want, you know, and let it be in our possession. But at the very same time, we don't know the results or consequences, or maybe even like the reactions that you can get from whatever it is that you're seeking. You know what I mean? Like, we can go right now, I can go down into a rabbit hole and go find out some information about one little topic and fuck around and fall onto something and be like, I don't think I ever want to know about this topic ever again. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's basically with everything. Man, you put them, take a little shit.
What's next?
Who told people to make alcohol disgusting? Like, why do we put ourselves through torture for so much pleasure? Like, where's the fun in that? To all my alcoholics, I salute y'all. Cause
you think alcoholics are alcoholics because they enjoy the taste?
No, I know it's because of the destination that they got to, but they get there fast as hell, man. And I'm trying to get there with them without having to goddamn go through the goddamn journey they're going through. Cause they
know why alcoholics are alcoholics, man.
Yeah, you do. I feel like everybody knows why alcoholics are alcoholics. Cause shit, life get hard sometimes, and
that ain't the way to go.
It's not, but I think everybody has their own, what's those things called?
Vices?
Yeah, pretty sure that we use to kind of escape or kind of alleviate some of the pain that we go through on the daily, you know? Like, what are some of your vices? Because ain't nobody perfect in this world. I know we all got, like, 1 or 2 things, maybe. Porn. Like, I feel like that's, nah, if you wouldn't, I'm tell you right now, I feel like that's damn near most of America. Shout out to all the fucking IGs.
Smoking cigars is my vices.
Yeah. The cigars, what is it, the flavor? I never understood that.
Not the flavor.
I've never understood that.
I don't know. It just gives me a reason to take deep breaths. Because if I walk around all day...
Right, niggas think like, damn, this nigga.
What's wrong with you?
Right.
But if I'm smoking, don't nobody ask you that shit.
You smoking. So what about, like, what have you, okay, so when it comes to smoking, is it just the act of smoking itself, or does it have to be a specific?
Oral fixation too as well.
Right, okay.
You know, I could probably alleviate that by chewing cigarettes all day. Chewing gum.
A nicotine gum? I heard that shit is not good.
Right,
oh, it's just chewing gum? Is that why all them folks be chewing gum?
I guess so. There's some folks that look like they just stopped smoking.
No, for real. Like a lot of baseball players, they be going crazy.
Goddamn.
Oh my God, them baseball players be going at it. That's probably why their jaw be so goddamn strong.
Like my mama used to say,
yeah.
Is that gonna make you mad or something?
Just smacking the flavor out that mother.
Is that gonna make you mad or something?
Getting the flavor, you sucking all that flavor out, boy. You getting every last bite of that joint.
Nah. Around talking to folks, about. Yeah, I was at the store the other day.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't believe who I saw. Man.
Yeah.
Who you saw? Who you saw?
Man, look. I had the gum dead in your mouth the whole time. That nigga,
yes.
Oh boy. What name? You just goddamn popped another piece in your mouth. Ain't no way I ain't seen this shit.
Spit that bitch out. Gotta wait
and a
for
whole
the
new
second.
baby, right? Because you gotta let it fall, let it soft. Let that bitch get soft real quick. Especially like, what's that gun? You know that shit?
Tyreekia. Gotta make up the name.
What? Tyreek is that? That's where.
Yeah, you gotta make up the name. You don't want nobody that you know. You can't say no regular names because if you do, we know every last person that got a regular name.
I'm pretty sure there's a Tyreekia out there somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, Tyreekia.
You feel me? Look, shout out to you though for having a very unique,
very
unique name. Nothing wrong with them. You know what? Where did we see the somebody was talking about like there's no point of names. You know how like a lot of people get bashed for their names and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like people get
because you know names have meanings to them too.
Right. But there was something that we were watching where it was like he don't give names to people or like I guess like I think he said something like people within his community don't specifically have names because it serves no use or purpose to them. I don't know what we was watching. We were watching some crazy stuff and I vividly remember somebody or something
like that.
You feel me?
I mean, like, I don't know what to say about that. Like, what is the name though?
What is the name?
Yeah, like, what is a name? Like, is a name something that you have to associate a person with?
Well, I feel like it's
be able to call them so they'll know that you're talking to this.
Right.
If you're in a room full of other people that have different names.
Right.
And you got people that got the same name as you. And y'all all in the room.
Right.
And then you say, hey.
Right.
Ron.
Right.
Everybody gonna turn around. Huh? Me? 11 Ron in the room.
Right. What's wrong? Me? No.
Fucking one.
Right. Ron with a U, not an O.
I got a guy at work, right? One of my buddies, one of my favorite people at work, named Paul, right? Paul called everybody shouting. Except me.
Shouted.
Yeah, except me, Malcolm, and shit like that.
What in the 07?
But he called everybody else shouted. Hey, shout. But they know who he talking to.
That's crazy.
Based on how he say it.
See, what's the point of calling everybody names then? Fuck it.
Yeah,
fuck it. You know what tone belongs to you.
Exactly.
Niggas go around like, shout, huh? You know you talking to Kev. He wasn't talking to Tony. Tony,
shout.
You know, Tony shit, shout.
Shout.
It's the expression too. It's the expression with it too. I feel like you ain't calling Kev shouting. You know what I'm saying?
They come to me. Hey, what the name is?
I feel like again though. I think that's something that's also.
I don't know.
That's something that's very, not sacred, but like specific to like people of color. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. I hate to be that guy. Hate to be that girl, but I don't know. It's the flagrant. When have you ever heard a white woman be like, Samantha Ray, and don't all Samanthas turn around to me? Ma'am, hi. Come on. I feel like your mom do that. At the very basic, your mom. She fuck up both of y'all names all the time, but you know exactly which one she calling you. If you got brothers and sisters and whatnot, all 5, 6 y'all, however many you in the room.